The uniting of this couple and the establishing of a new family is an important and memorable event. It brings together two separate families and backgrounds and creates a union that is a sign of hope and of joy for the future. We know and must acknowledge that this new branch of the family tree will be strengthened and enriched by the love, traditions and knowledge of their family before them. We express our appreciation to your families for the wisdom and guidance they have lovingly provided to each of you and for the values and morals they have instilled in you from childhood to adulthood and which you confidently take into your married life with one another today. Thank each of you for travelling to join in this most wonderful of days and for offering your encouragement and friendship at this important, extraordinary time in their lives. My name is Karen Fry and I'm very honoured to have been asked to officiate this lifelong commitment of marriage between Cathy and Julian, and I'm delighted to be sharing this special occasion with you, their closest friends and family.
You cannot describe Cathy's qualities without talking about her laugh and her smile. She truly lights up a room, and her happiness is infectious as well as her positive attitude. Being genuine, kind and considerate, Cathy is the sort of person you always want to be around, and I believe the more I am, the better person I become. Along with these traits comes a Cathy level of attention to detail. And this wedding has obviously meant that that seal of approval was required.
Cathy first introduced Julian to me in 2003, and since then I've only ever known him to be thoughtful, courteous, kind and a typical English gentleman. So it came as no surprise, but a real thrill nonetheless, when he rang and asked permission to marry Cathy. Jules, I'm truly delighted to be able to welcome you to our extended family. Cathy and Julian, individually, you're both very attractive, talented and intelligent people. Together, you're a beautiful couple and a real force to be reckoned with. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful and amazing journey together. Finally, to my darling daughter, beauty, brains, style, grace, spirit and a heart of gold. I'll love you forever and like you for always. As long as I'm living, my child you will be. And little one, it's been a rare privilege to be your dad.
On a night out in London, I was to meet Cathy for the first time. As our eyes met, I was mesmerised by her smile, so I walked over, picked her up off the floor, and we introduced ourselves. A first date followed, and we went for dinner, which was very memorable. After several glasses of wine, Cathy was telling a story and expressing herself and moving her hands. At which point she launched a full glass 10 feet across the room with remarkable ease. After ensuring it wasn't aimed at me, we finished our meal and further dates followed.
Julian, the love of my life, I will forever give thanks that we found each other. I knew from the beginning that you were the man I was going to marry. You really did have me at hello. You are my best friend. I love you with all my heart and stand here before friends and family sharing the happiest day of my life. I love the way you make me laugh and the special times we spend together. I vow to be honest, caring, loving, and to always put you first. I promise to support you to achieve your hopes and dreams. I give you my hand, my heart, and my deepest love and devotion. I'm proud to become your wife and want nothing more than to share my future with you. You are the one I want to love completely and forever.
Cathy, we are here today as when you realise you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. I would rather spend one lifetime with you than all the ages alone. The only thing that has ever made sense to me was you and how I felt about you. You are the one person I want to be with and the one person I can't be without. Whenever and wherever I am with you, I am always at home. I love you.
May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken here together, and know that you have chosen this life together and that commitment is strong and without reservation. Cathy and Julian, marriage is the joining of two people who share the promise that only marriage can make, to share the sunshine and the shadows and to experience a richer, more fulfilling life because of it. It is a promise of companionship, of having someone to share all of life's experiences. It does not promise there will not be any rough times, just offers the assurance that there will always be someone who cares and will help you through to better times. You may have grown up in different countries with different cultures. When fate brought you together on an evening out celebrating your friend Gaz's birthday in the congregation, Cathy's luminous smile caught your attention and intrigued Julian. Cathy, your first thought was, he's hot. And then he spoke with that beautiful English accent. And it wasn't long before you just knew he was the man you were destined to share your days with forever.
I have to say, you do look sensational. Every day I'm lucky enough to see you, but today you really took my breath away and really reminded me how lucky I am. I was really not prepared for how you looked. Beautiful does not cover it. You look immense. I'm so proud of you for the person you are and the warmth you give to people. You are the most special and valuable thing in the world to me.
I want to finish with a final story about my big, tough older brother. Apparently, when Jules was little, he had an imaginary friend called Donald. Donald went everywhere with Julian. He even had to have a place set at the dinner table to eat with Jules. The day I was brought home from hospital, Jules came in for dinner. He climbed up onto his chair and very quickly got back down and removed the place that had been set for Donald, putting the plate and cutlery back in a drawer. He waddled back over to the table and climbed up into his chair to have his dinner with Mum and Dad. Our confused mum said to my brother, "But Julian, where's Donald going to sit?" At which point, my brother looked over at me, smiled and said, "Donald's gone, Mummy." And that is the day that I met my best mate. I love you, bruv. I really do, mate. I wish you and Cathy a lifetime of happiness and look forward to watching you both spend it together. Congratulations.
With these statements of love and trust that you have just gifted to one another, it is with the greatest pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations. You may now kiss your beautiful bride.
In this moment I could stay forever. Hold you in my heart just like a treasure. Dreaming up our greatest new endeavor. Don't look back, we're on our way. Today is a good day.
Cathy, I want to say to you that you look radiant today. Welcome to the family. You now have a cocky younger brother, and I have an old sister. I agree. I think we have never taken each other too seriously. I'm really chuffed my brother has found someone who loves him as much as you do. I really hope you are very happy together, and I would like to take this opportunity to make a toast to my big sister, Cathy, and all her bridesmaids.